So the Odyssey is here and bigger than ever, with every frame shot in IMAX 70mm, which is an incredible experience if you have the option to go see. With a screen that big and detail that deep, it is incomparable to any other way of watching a movie, and it's hard to go back to traditional theaters afterwards. Off the bat, I will say this. It is worth a watch if solely for the movie-going experience. I could feel the music and sounds vibrating through my entire body, and an extra bonus of seeing it in the theater is actually being able to hear Nolan's dialogue.
Ithaca's king is coming back.
Every moment in this film was clearly given a deliberate and enormous weight that really carried through the entire time, culminating very well at the end in a fight scene that, to speak fancy, is really frickin' awesome. This is not Nolan's best film, but definitely up there in the ranks. He really utilized the epic scale of this story and the non-linear storytelling already built in to get the best result and help it flow. That said, the pacing was not always even, some things could have been tightened and others loosened, but it did not affect the overall feeling and scale of the film. Nolan's adaptation is not trying to be a part of Greek mythology. It is a very Nolan-y take on the story, being modernish and grounded in reality. This both helps and hurts it. Because of its more modern feel, the casting is not too out of place. But its less Greek feel means the story can't reach its full potential as a fantasy epic. The realism of the Cyclops and Circe worked well for me for the story and put a little more emphasis into those moments. But I was still disappointed in Scylla's lack of intimidating heads, the missing gods like Hermes, and some key plot points like Aeolus. The tone ends up as not fully realism and not fully fantasy, but something in between, going back and forth. Sometimes it's worked incredibly well, and it definitely makes it appeal to the widest audience, but it felt overall inconsistent. This did not ruin the film by any means, and the moments when it works, it really works. But it still ends up not committing to one tone or the other, and feels like it was played too safe. Nolan's adaptation of the Odyssey is definitely interesting. It is far unlike any other adaptations, and this can be for better or for worse.
Then she will make you an offer to take her to bed. You cannot refuse a goddess.
The experience watching it in a theater is unreal. It is one of the largest and most overwhelming films in a good way. So don't just take my word for it. Go watch The Odyssey, how Nolan intended it, on a 60 by 80 foot screen, and tell me what you think.